week's edition of Throwdown, and not just this week's edition of Throwdown, but the final Throwdown of the season. So we have some big matches planned. Lots of people trying to get that win and that momentum going into Smokeout. And a match in the co-main event that was specifically asked for, and you will see something special. But we're going to get right into the action today as we kick the show off with one more match before their championship encounter this Friday. It's Zero going one-on-one with Showtime. Showtime has claimed for weeks that he will be the first person to become a 3-time champion in high-class wrestling. Zero hasn't really said much. He's not the talking type. He's backed it up in the ring. He's done incredible things between those ropes. And he's just going to let his skill do the talking for him. Showtime coming off of the loss to Fuerte on Mayhem. Will that be a setback? Will he still be thinking about it? Or will he be 100% focused on the task at hand? That is the Super Junior Championship. And Showtime with the sneak attack, short arm clothesline. Trying to get the momentum early. Showtime staying on Zero now. Has him up against those ropes. Showtime could be looking to fly, start the show off right. Zero to his feet, off the ropes, flippity-dippity with the Spaceman plancha. Showtime playing no games to start this one. Zero back to his feet after getting the elbow. Showtime pulling himself up on those ropes. Gets caught with the clothesline. There's the second. Off the ropes. Thought better of it. Recenters himself. Showtime blocks the clothesline. Goes low with the kick. There's that corkscrew neck breaker we've seen so many times in the past. Into a dragon sleeper now. That's something we don't see often. He just added that to the arsenal about a month ago. Looking to pick up a submission victory here. Zero kicks out back to his feet with the back elbow. Using that boot to get out of the corner. Turns Showtime around. Sends him off the ropes. Rolling Liger kick on the way in. Kick to the chest. Zero going to let those feet fly. Snapmare's over as it's like he hears what I say on commentary. Snapmare's into that drop kick. Falls into the cover. Hooks the leg. Both men back to their feet now, trying to get the advantage in this matchup. Zero has him hooked. Perfectly executed snap suplex. Trying to roll through early with ground zero. Has the leg hooked. Showtime able to kick out at 2, but getting closer. Tries to crawl away from Zero. Zero expended a lot of energy so far in this match. Dropping to a knee. Doesn't stop him. Wait, no. Goes for the wheelbarrow bulldog. Gets caught and suplexed by Showtime. Showtime springboards out and just stomps on his face. Nothing pretty about that. Showtime now going for the slam. No, Zero over the shoulders. German suplex. No bridge. Plants him right in the center of the logo. Snaps that leg down. Leg DDT. Pulls him a little bit away from those ropes. Now we're going to the knee. Zero could be looking for a submission here. Working those legs, but no, pulls him back to his feet for ground zero. I'm sorry, that was 0 Hour. And Zero picks up the victory, leading into Smokeout. Not where Showtime wants to be. Thought he had this one in the bag after the big flip to start the match. Zero would gain his momentum back with a couple of kicks, including that basement drop kick. After the snap suplex, you would see ground zero. As he would roll through, have that leg hooked by both his leg and arm. Thought that was it. Showtime able to kick out. It was awkward. And then going for that big slam over the shoulders into the German. Showtime spiked on his head. Then would have his foot snapped into the mat. Then his knee jammed down. Working on those legs, making it harder to kick out. And right here, 0 Hour. That small package driver with both legs hooked. Nowhere to go. As Zero walks out your victor today, will it be the same thing at Smokeout, or will Showtime find a way to become the first 3-time champion in HCW? So we get ready for our next match, this one in the women's division, as Simone looks to take on the woman who took TJ Ramirez out of HCW. It's Simone versus Valkyrie. These two have had matches in the past, but you got to think with what Valkyrie did to TJ, now Simone looking for retribution for a friend. This is no longer a wrestling match at this point. Valkyrie has been on an absolute tear as of late. I'm not sure who can stop her. And we'll find out as this DC crowd is on their feet. Simone makes her way out. Showtime claiming that Smokeout will be glorious. I feel like somebody used that first. As Valkyrie makes her way into the building. Getting ready for this match, the smug smile on her face. She's been bragging to anyone that'll listen that she took out TJ. As we get ready to start the match, Simone versus Valkyrie one-on-one on Throwdown. And starts it off with a big lariat. Valkyrie coming out of the blocks hot. Simone, though, catches with that elbow on the way to the feet, has her hook, snap suplex. Simone making sure to keep Valkyrie on the mat now. Stomps and strikes. Backs her into those ropes, shoots her off the opposite side, catches her with the back body drop coming in. Simone staying on her, not giving her any room to breathe here. There's a headbutt. Playing absolutely no games. There's a jawbreaker. Valkyrie trying to get back in this. Has her hooked with that walking sidewalk slam. Strike to the ribs. Simone, no effect as she takes Valkyrie down by her hair. Going for that figure four neck lock. Valkyrie fights out of it, back to her feet. That overhead choke toss suplex we've seen so many times in her matches. Now looking to stomp away at the knees. Drops the elbow right to the heart. Simone able to sidestep there with that punch to the ribs, but gets caught with that jawbreaker one more time. And some payback as Valkyrie eats a jawbreaker. Set into the corner. Simone puts her up top. Could be looking for some high impact offense here. Follows her all the way up, thinking Frankensteiner. Sends her into the center of the ring. Falls into the cover, hooks the leg. Valkyrie fighting from the ground with a slam of her own. Has her up. No. Flying armbar takedown. Simone looking to fly. We've seen the 450. No, instead drops the elbow as she sees Valkyrie move and plants her back to the mat. Back up top. There's the 450. No water in the pool. Valkyrie back to her feet now. Turns her around. No, this is the same thing she did to TJ. Tried to catch her on those ropes. She was a little bit too far back, thankfully for Simone. Valkyrie into the cover with the leg hooked. Resiliency, Simone's able to kick out. And then that nasty punch right to the jaw, and then goes for the neck snap sideways. Now just ground and pound as she's raining right hands. Valkyrie is a different breed of dangerous. She's caught though, took a little too much time to taunt, snapmare. Now we're taking a little trip to Chinlock Island. Trying to keep the much bigger opponent grounded. Valkyrie follows her to the outside with those big strikes to the back of the head. Now just slamming her head off the ground like a basketball. Valkyrie playing 0 games here tonight. She's trying to hurt Simone. She's not trying to win a match. Simone sidesteps her, hits her with that elbow on the way in. Simone taking it to Valkyrie, not backing down. Has her up. Fisherman suplex, no bridge. Has her up, double underhook into the backbreaker. Positions herself between the ropes, hooks the leg. Into the corner. Simone looking to put her up top one more time. No. Kicks her down. Corkscrew, split leg, moonsault, shades of Bryce Warren there. Simone falls into the cover, hooks the leg, and picks up the victory. Simone getting the job done for her friend TJ Ramirez. She took a beating, but in the end was able to make it work. The resiliency of Simone is something else. There's that face buster, just inches away from those ropes, trying to take her out the same way she took out TJ. Then right here, double underhook into the backbreaker, puts her right into the corner. Able to position herself between the ropes, make sure she can't grab. Valkyrie staying alive here, but right there, corkscrew, split leg moonsault. Falls into the cover, deep hook of the leg, and there's nowhere for Valkyrie to go. And Simone able to pick up the victory. As she celebrates arguably one of the biggest victories of her short career, taking down a monster like Valkyrie. As we get set for our next matchup. On the very last throwdown of the, well, I almost said of the year, of the season. We'll be back in 3 months. It's the Motor City Madmen taking on Rico Official and Dylon Chase. Rico needed a tag team partner. Dylon obliged. Anything to get this man on TV. Although, to be honest, I could see this thing working between the two as they take on a young team here in HCW. Guys with experience, but not that much experience as a team. So we'll see how this plays out. I'm quite intrigued by the matchup, I will say that. Madmen haven't had the best win-loss record. So this is going to be a big win for either team. Getting some much-needed momentum going forward into Season 2. It took a while, but Official picked up his victory last week, as did Chase. That was the common denominator that brought these two together. Feeling good about the wins, thinking they can get it done as a tag team. And I like it. As we wait on the entrance of Rico Official. And Dylon Chase makes his way into the HCW arena. I don't even know if he knows what city we're in. But once that bell rings, he always knows what to do. We get set for the entrance of their opponents, the Motor City Madmen. Chris Cash on your left. Twist Richards on your right. The Motor City Madmen, Detroit versus everybody. As we're starting things off with Official and Cash. Official looks ready. As he gets hooked immediately, coming in with that snap suplex. Cash was waiting for him. Short arm shoulder tackle by Official. Using that leg strength to push him away there. Cash, lots of experience here in HCW. That's going to be the factor. As he jams those knees into the mat. Going for the Michinoku driver, but over the shoulders, Official would drops him with that belly to back suplex. Spin kick, trying to put him back in his corner. Snaps off that seated jawbreaker. Chris Cash isolated on their side of the ring. Standing shooting star press from Official. That's new. Official got a little overzealous, caught with a jawbreaker. There's a fireman's carry takeover, though. Again, keeping Cash on their side of the ring. I like what Official's able to do here. Turns him around. Falcon Arrow plants him. Official showing something here tonight as he tags in Chase. Into the corner. There's that short forearm to the spine. Now up to the top rope. Dylon looking for some high impact offense. Avalanche belly-to-back suplex, again keeping him on their side of the ring. Cutting the ring in half. This new team working very well together. There's the elbow drop right to the spine. Cash up. Arm wringer into that over-the-shoulder arm breaker. Ducks the right hand, snaps off that DDT. This is the moment that Chris Cash needed. Gets Twist into this match. There we go. Chase ready. These two have had many matches in the past. They came into HCW the same time in 2011. Sent off the ropes. Corkscrew back elbow on the way in. Twist, no dummy. But he does get caught with a jawbreaker. Is there anything better than a jawbreaker in HCW? Russian leg sweep there from Chase. Now going for the legs, but Twist able to use that leg strength to shove him back. Leg sweep, Cobra Kai. And a jawbreaker once again. The easiest way to create separation, and these four men know it. Back elbow out of the corner now. Chase armbringer takedown. Smart strategy, take him down, tag an official. Great teamwork from this team, I will say that. I would like to see more of this. The snap jab headbutt combo into the corner before getting placed in there by Twist. Now following him up top. Second Frankensteiner of the night. Second Frankensteiner of the night is Twist. Richards snaps him into the center of the ring. Going for that Michinoku driver, but no, over the shoulder, kicks out that knee. Official turns him around. Half Nelson backbreaker. Falls into the cover, hooks the leg. Fans on their feet for this one. No effect on Twist as he makes it back to his feet. Snaps off that low DDT. Cover of his own. Official out at 2. Figure 4 neck lock. There's the elbows. Tags back into Chris Cash now. Overhead forearm. Before sending official into the corner. Gets reversed, put in the corner himself. No, back elbow out from Cash. No top rope maneuver for this one. Cash puts him on those ropes. Shoots him opposite side. Leaping clothesline on the way in. Beautifully done. Now working on the neck. Grounding the bigger official. Stomps, keeping him on the mat. Official back up though. Short arm shoulder tackle takes him down. Chase tagged in, trying to quicken the pace. No, gets caught going for that knife edge chop. Low angle belly to back suplex into the kip up. Cash. Back chop into the drop kick. Off the ropes. Leaping clothesline puts him back on the mat. Jumping elbow right to the heart, followed by another kip up. This man's athleticism through the roof, but a kip up from Chase. It's caught with that right hand. Didn't see it coming. Sent into the corner. We've seen this before. This slingshot elbow. Into the leaping elbow drop. Great combination there. Official a step slow getting into the ring, but what an effort from a first-time team. I would like to see more of this in the future. There's that half Nelson backbreaker. Things looking good. Boot right to the spine. No effect on Richards as he gets up and snaps that low DDT. And right here, this combination, slingshot, forearm, into a backbreaker position, followed by the elbow to the chest, bending him in half. There's a lot going on, attacking multiple body parts. Hard to kick out of that one. An official a step slow from the beating he had taken moments earlier. But a hell of a debut for a new team, and I like where this is going. Motor City Madmen, though, tried and true, proven team here in high-class wrestling, able to get the job done. As we get ready for our next matchup of the evening. It's a battle of the redheads. And I'm not quite sure who I have in this match. Both men have been impressive. It is the ultra-violent champion who is yet to defend his title, Fergal Flynn, going one-on-one with one-third of the triple threat, Steve Taylor. It's going to be a ginger massacre, and I like it. I'm excited for this one. Really am. Flynn's kind of been on a tear, even though I'm going to say it again, he's yet to defend his championship. Steve Taylor, however, these last few weeks has been putting in work. And say what you want about Jeff Powell and always giving his buddies matches and preferential treatment and all this, that, and the third. But Steve Taylor has been quite impressive. That needs to be said. And the ultra-violent champion makes his way into the arena one last time before smokeout. The merch messiah is in the building. The highest selling t-shirt we have. Still. Right there. And Steve Taylor, to kind of an applause there. Changing up on Steve, I see. Official, y'all do what you got to do. That was a hell of a debut for a team, and I, for one, would like to see that become an official team next season. Just saying. And yes, I said official team, because I'm an asshole like that. Fergal Flynn, Steve Taylor, one-on-one. Let's go. Flynn working that arm early. From the arm wringer to the hammerlock. Standing switch takes him down Fujiwara armbar style. Neither of these men a slouch when it comes to actual wrestling. Look at that, rolled through by Flynn. You think of the douchey comments he makes, you think of the hardcore style matches, but you forget the man can actually go. As he backs Steve off the rope, sends him opposite side, gets caught with a drop kick though. Has him up into that gut buster. Flynn, rake of the eyes on the way up. Knee right to the gut. Now a couple of stomps to the same spot. High impact offense early from Flynn. Targeting that specific part of the body. Has him up. Cravat style neck breaker. I like it. Steve really can't get out of the blocks right now. There he goes, breaking the hold. European uppercut. Code blue style neck breaker. Drop toe hold, takes Flynn down. Back to his feet though. Nasty European uppercut, levels Steve. Falls into the cover. Steve out before we can get a one. That back leg trip puts Flynn back down on the mat. Kicks out that left knee of Taylor though. Now sent all the way to the floor. This is not where you want to be in a match with the ultra-violent champion. Has him hooked. There's those nasty knees to the midsection. Lots of strikes to the midsection from Flynn here today. And continues it again with more knees. Trying to shatter the ribs of Steve Taylor. Now sending him into the steps. Steve, lucha style arm drag on the way up. Somehow surviving. As both men now break the count. Steve slides through into that modified backbreaker. Falls into the cover, hooks the leg. There's that drop kick right between the shoulder blades. Goes for the slam on the big man. No, over the shoulder. Forearm right to the top of the head. Steve floats over into the neck breaker. Back and forth action continues as Steve goes up top for that elbow. But no, Doombringer elbow out of nowhere from Flynn. That's got to be it. Flynn's elbow can come out of nowhere, and he proves it here tonight. Catching Steve off the top. Flynn celebrates his victory. And here comes Iceman. They're scheduled for the championship match at Smokeout. I, for one, am very excited for that one.